Picture this. A fisherman is out on a quiet stretch of water, minding his own business, when a wild dolphin suddenly appears next to his boat. It's nudging something toward him. He leans over, expecting a fish, maybe trash. Instead, it's a baby dolphin, tangled in fishing line, barely breathing. The mother dolphin is right there, circling, watching, somehow understanding that this particular ape in this floating object might be able to help in a way she physically cannot. And this isn't a one-off viral story. This exact pattern, animals bringing their most vulnerable babies directly to humans, has happened again and again, across completely unrelated species, on every continent. So today, we're answering the question, why do animals bring their babies to humans? Let's start with the obvious question you're probably already asking yourself. Why would any wild animal, whose entire evolutionary programming is built around fear and self-preservation, voluntarily walk up to the single most dangerous species on the planet and hand over its baby? Humans have spent thousands of years hunting and displacing animals. By every logical metric, they should treat us like a stranger with a chainsaw at 2 a.m. And yet, they don't. They trust us, especially when a life is on the line. First, let's talk about cats. Because if you have a cat, you might have experienced this without realizing it. Outdoor and feral cats regularly bring their kittens, sometimes injured, sometimes just newborns, to specific humans they've decided are safe. Not random people, specific people. The one who leaves food out, the one who helped a stray months ago. Cats are masters at building mental maps of safe versus dangerous humans. Once you pass their long, silent background check, you get upgraded from threat to colony member. And colony members get the kittens. Now let's go to the ocean. Dolphins and whales have a well-documented history of approaching boats when their calves are injured or entangled. Mothers have been seen positioning their babies right next to boats and waiting, like they're saying, "Your turn. Do the thing you do." Why? Because these animals already practice complex cooperative care in their pods. Extending that logic to humans who've shown gentle behavior over generations isn't such a huge leap for them. Birds are underrated in this conversation. Crows, magpies, and even some raptors have brought injured or abandoned chicks to humans who previously helped them. Crows especially have insane memories. They can recognize individual human faces for years, hold grudges, and pass down safe human knowledge to their offspring. This might not just be individual trust. It could be culturally transmitted trust across generations. The most emotional example? Dogs. Mother dogs who trust their owners often carry their newborn puppies one by one and place them at the human's feet. This isn't random. Dogs spent 15,000 plus years evolving alongside us. In their minds, humans are pack members with thumbs. And this domestication wiring sometimes spills over into wild canids, wolves, coyotes, foxes, in areas with peaceful, long-term coexistence. Elephants might be the most powerful example. These animals have enormous memories and deep social bonds. There are multiple documented cases of elephant mothers presenting injured or orphaned calves to rangers and caretakers, and then waiting patiently for help. They remember specific helpful humans for decades. Not every case is pure trust. Sometimes it's desperation. When facing predators, flooding, or injuries they can't fix, animals look for the biggest, slowest, least threatening option nearby, which is often us. But even desperation requires a risk assessment, and humans keep passing that test. Animals with strong scent memory catalog our individual smells as safe. Plus, humans are unusually good at recognizing distress calls across species. A crying baby and a distressed puppy trigger similar responses in us. Animals have noticed this. Over generations, they've learned, when I bring my baby to a human, they usually help. Primates, chimps, bonobos, monkeys, show similar behavior around trusted researchers. This fits something researchers call the human safe haven hypothesis. Animals can form attachment-like bonds with specific humans and seek them out in crisis, just like a child runs to a parent. This trust is not universal. Animals in heavily hunted or persecuted areas show zero such behavior. This only happens with populations that have long histories of low-conflict coexistence or positive individual experiences. They're not trusting humanity, they're trusting you, the specific human who earned it. Every time this happens, it doesn't just save a baby animal. It changes the human involved. It strengthens conservation efforts. It becomes living proof that patient, respectful coexistence actually works. These moments are like a report card for how well humans in a region are treating wildlife. So why do animals bring their babies to humans? Not because we deserve universal trust. Our track record is too messy for that. It's because enough of us, through thousands of small, quiet, respectful interactions, have earned it, case by case, generation by generation. Every bowl of food left out, every gentle rescue, every patient moment adds to an invisible ledger. And sometimes, when the stakes are highest, that ledger gets cashed in. The next time you see a story of a dolphin bringing its calf, a cat delivering kittens, or an elephant waiting for help, remember, we didn't get chosen randomly. We got chosen because, despite everything, we earned it. Subscribe for more mind-bending animal stories. Comment, have you ever had an animal trust you with its babies?